Your host Lyrics and E Crystal say hello.
Hi, hello.
Lyrics.
But lyrics?
Say hello.
Are you all right?
It's the eye contact. I said hello for my brain.
Oh God, I can't do that because then
Damn, that's just horrifying.
y'all will see the truth. Look.
Bro, you're horrified.
Oh!
Lyrics.
Oh God.
I mean, honestly, I am kind of horrified. My skin been breaking out recently. But how is everybody doing? E Crystal and Lyrics, how you guys doing, bro?
I'm doing good. I'm doing really good. Lyrics?
I'm doing good. And you, Loopie?
E Crystal, you've already said how you were doing, so why would you answer it?
I thought we were gonna do a thing where me and Lyrics just keep asking each other how we're doing and we leave you out.
Oh.
That was, I don't know. It's gotta play a goof.
That wasn't really in Lyrics' plans, I guess. I'm doing good, I guess, right now. Things haven't been the best, but I'll get into that in a bit. But we got a few things to talk about. All right. It is the first episode of the podcast without Jelani Mira. He did.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were gonna play a clapping track. I don't know. I'm in one of those moods where I just want to make fun of people. Is that fucked up?
Well, Lyrics wants to make fun of you already. Look how he's smiling. So I mean, you guys are up for a conversation.
What do you mean?
Lyrics, please don't do it. My ego's so low today. That's why I want to make fun of people.
Yeah.
You're at school, you bully people because, you have self-esteem issues. So that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
So, well, you guys can compete in a way. I know how you guys can compete. You both, I hit you up, like, I hit both of you up quite a while ago, all right, about a tic-tac-toe tournament. Y'all remember that?
I remember the tic-tac-toe tournament, yes.
Yes, and y'all agreed to participate in the tic-tac-toe tournament. So one way that you could compete is by taking part in this tournament. And anyone who is watching this podcast right now, we're looking for YouTubers, artists, and shit like that. If you guys are interested, just be sure to send me a message and I'll lock your name in. I need like 5 more people to complete the table.
So are we going to do it like Squid Games where the winner gets like $1 trillion and then the loser dies each round? Can we have that organized?
Well, I mean, fortunately, because people won't die, and unfortunately, because I don't think I have a prize that is as big. But I'll try to figure out a prize. Maybe just have some like in-eye merch or something like that, and
we can get Jeff Bezos involved. He's into some weird shit.
Yeah, no.
I bet you he'd love to see us play tic-tac-toe to the death. That'd be one way to die.
Now I'm thinking of it.
What?
If they like make a Squid Game like season 2, there's probably gonna be like that game in it.
Yeah, tic-tac-toe.
Yeah.
We'll be the first on there. You think they're gonna make the second season?
They are. They did confirm a second season is in the works, and plus.
God, they're gonna ruin it. They're gonna ruin something good.
No, wait, Chris, you have seen the entirety of Squid Game, right?
Yes, I've seen the entirety of Squid Games, but I watched it like with the dubbed version where they speak English.
Me too. All right, like Lyrics, have you done that?
Yes.
Yes.
I was gonna criticize you guys, but I did it too.
Everybody on TikTok is talking about, oh, you're supposed to watch it. You're supposed to read the whole time. I'm like, I'm not. This ain't no book. Okay, I'm not gonna read a fucking movie. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, you're supposed to be experiencing like everything visually. I'm not criticizing anybody that watches it dubbed or subbed, and the fact that people have to criticize others for how they watch a series or a movie is pathetic. So,
I know, it's pretty weird. I got a lot of things to talk about, and they're gonna come after me with that.
God damn, all the problems going on in the world right now, all the people that are like unable to make it out there, and you guys, well, not you guys, but like some of y'all fucking annoying other people with, oh, you're supposed to watch it subbed. Fucking let me watch it however I want to watch it, bro. Seriously. Nah, but with the way that it ended, I feel like they're gonna make a second season. Like, it ended too abruptly. There should have been.
Yeah, but
there should.
He turned and he was like, "I'm going back." It's like, dude, don't. What are you? Oh, spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
It was like,
if you have not watched the entirety of Squid Game, leave the podcast and join back in like 10 minutes or so, because this is just like a little tangent, I guess.
He did a full, like, okay, so he has all the money, right? Mm-hmm. First off, it's stupid that you killed all those people, and then you're not gonna take the money and spend it, right? That's the first thing I'd have done. I would have spent the shit at that money. I mean, constantly, all the time. I wouldn't have stopped. You know what I mean? I'd been just
the main character
nonstop spending that money. And then he's going to see his daughter, who he neglected throughout the whole entire fucking show. And then he gets one phone call and he's like, "Oh, fuck this. I'm going back." It's like, dude, what do you want? What are you doing? You're going to try to save the world? Spend some of that money. Solve hunger or something. Don't try to save these few people that are going to go play this game.
I think the main character, like Gion, is actually going to do something charitable. However, he didn't kill anybody. Like, throughout the whole series, he did not kill anybody. However, he was close to killing someone, but he just never killed anybody, and he didn't want anybody to die anyways. Even, but
be honest. How far in that game do you think you would have gotten? Like, honestly, if you were to go into it, right? How far? Don't say you'd be the winner. Okay, or do you really think you would?
I would probably die in the honeycomb thing, or the glass pane thing, bro.
I'll be honest with you. I would have died in red light, green light. Let me tell you why, though. Let me tell you why. Because, like, I wouldn't have known, so I'd have just been walking, and then my hair, like, moves. When I move, it moves just like that. So, like, I'd been walking, and then I'd have stopped, and my hair would have been like, and then I'd be like, and I'd have died.
Welcome to the stream.
Okay,
well, Larry says...
I'm really big, and sometimes whenever I walk, I jiggle. So, like, if I had to stop, and then I jiggled a little bit, and then I got shot in the back.
Well, notice how in the Squid Games, there was no person, not a single person was overweight in the whole Squid Game.
True. That is true.
And, I'm just gonna tell you why, bro, and I'm not saying this to, like, be an asshole, alright, but, red line, green line, you could literally just have the the big guy right in front and have literally everybody on a line right behind him. That little sniper bitch doll would not have seen a single thing, alright?
Unless he gets shot.
Unless he gets shot, yes, true. But the honeycomb thing, alright? The honeycomb thing?
Mm-hmm.
He would have treated the cookie like a charm, alright? He would have treated the cookie like a charm. The Hunger Games thing, he would have fucking killed everybody, I think.
I would have gotten past the...
Bro, the glass thing, there are 2 railings, alright, 4 railings that are holding the glass up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even if he breaks the glass, he's just gonna be sliding through the railings, just...
I was thinking about that too, but you get shot down. I feel like that's cheating.
Yeah, I feel like you would get shot anyways, because, nothing really specified in the rules, anything about, like, walking on the railings.
True. And for me, like, I'm a savage. Like, I swear to God, like, the moment they were like...
I'm gonna be back in a bit. I'm gonna send call up.
Alright, bro.
The moment they were like, okay, so you can kill people tonight, I swear, I would have killed, like, 5 people. They would have been dead as hell.
Damn, bro.
And then, I know I would have gotten stabbed twice. But I would have gotten through that. And but also with the red light, green light thing, I don't even, in America we go red light, green light. Like that's what we do.
Yeah.
But with them, I guess every other country they like sing a little song. I didn't know that. So I wouldn't have even known it was red light, green light till people started stopping and shit when she turned around, so I would have died.
Yeah. But so in Korea they sing a song about a flower that has bloomed or something like that. In France, we say 1, 2, 3 sun in French.
Do it.
1, 2, 3 soleil.
So you can say it as fast as you want or as slow as you want, and then.
Well, yeah. Well, you could do the same thing about red light, green light, or the Korean thing is just like, I guess the Korean red light, green light is so easy because. Like, well, are you gonna?
You can't wait. You killed that. Wait, you need to make a remix.
I have. I just haven't gotten around to recording anything over it. But what was I gonna say? Yeah.
I can't even remember the. Anyway.
Yeah, I think I might have messed it up, but I know I got it like nearly down, but like what are you gonna do? Just speed run through the sync and going like no, you're not gonna do that.
True. I don't know. It's so weird. I read on Twitter that your microphone was broken or something, and that you weren't gonna make any more music until you fix it.
Yeah, I got it fixed. Lyrics is fucking with the light, bro.
That's a ghost.
You cunt, Lyrics. Bro.
I seen it. I just thought his electric bill went out. I wasn't gonna say nothing.
His light was already off to begin with. Why would his light just be on?
Oh no. But so since your microphone's broken, you're not going to make any more music. My question is,
no,
so the microphone really means that much? Like what microphone you use?
I use this Blue Yeti right here. So I'm saying it's broken in terms of a software issue. My computer does not recognize it as a Blue Yeti. And that's resulting in a few software issues where the gain knob and the feedback knobs are basically not going to be useful, and that the only way that I could change the volume of my mic, which right now I think the gain is literally on max because you would hear absolutely everything that goes around in my room. You could hear probably the table or the computer fanning or whatever. I don't have the equipment for canceling all this noise, but it's gotten worse because the gain and the cardioid like knobs are not like they don't work basically. But that's not because the mic is broken in itself. It's just a software issue, and I've never gotten around to fixing it. However, I was able to record a few songs, so I might record.
I don't know.
I might be able to record a few songs. However, I will have to get a new mic at some point. It's been 3 years.
Every time I try to make music, because let me show you what I use to try to make music.
Hey, it still works.
This is what I use, and I swear, like, I know this sounds cliche because a lot of people think like this, but how I sound in my head and like out in real life is not how I'm sounding inside of this microphone.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that I need to just go get a new microphone. And also, I record on this app called BandLab.
Yeah.
And it's just like an audio, like you just layer stuff and then you can add effects or whatever. And I've been trying my damnedest to make something, like really, really, really trying. But then I listen to it back, and I'm like, oh, I like that part. So then I'll cut the part that I like, and I keep it, and then I redo the rest. And then I'm like, oh, okay, so now I like that part. So now I'll cut the rest, and then I'll keep the part that I like. And I keep doing that until I have a perfect thing that I like, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I play it all back, and it just sounds a fucking mess. And I'm like, oh my God, what do I
Bro,
do?
that's because your
So then I
vocals,
just delete it.
bro, your vocals are not mixed. When you when you record something, all right, and you have a fully recorded vocal layer where you kept all the parts that you liked the most, all right,
Hmm.
and you got them all in the same place essentially, and you're playing it back. Even if you've gathered all the parts that you liked in your vocals, you are still not done. You're still not done. You still have to mix your vocals, master them. Mixing and
What does
mastering.
that mean, mix
Okay,
and master?
okay. So mixing is effects. So would you like autotune? Would you like reverb? Would you like equalization? Which means like
Yeah, I use that. I use some of that.
yeah. But you have to know like which bad frequencies you got to cut out. When you use the equalization and the reverb, don't put too much, or else you're gonna sound like you come from a tunnel. Autotune,
Yeah, I've noticed that.
autotune, keep that minimal. All right, like don't put too much, or else
Oh, I don't really even put no auto tune on there.
I
Should
personally
I?
don't use. You could, you could like try it out.
But I don't do auto tune because I literally don't know how. Like I've heard that, like, oh, people say that auto tune fixes you and makes you sound good. So if you use auto tune, you're not a singer. But the reason I don't do it is because it sounds like there's a certain way you're supposed to sing with it, and I can't do that.
Um, that's not necessarily true. So autotune does not make you sound good. Okay, I mean like it's only more of an effect and will only help. Um,
Like Britney Spears,
sort of like
she uses the shit out that,
yeah,
but she knows how to.
yeah. Autotune will only help fix the notes that are closest to the note that you're trying to reach.
Hmm.
Whereas you have
I don't
other
really know
softwares.
what note I'm trying to reach.
So what I'm trying to say is that autotune is not going to help make this sound eh, into something that sounds like all right, like it's not going to make you sound like that, all right. So
Well, I sound like by myself. Like I can make myself sound really good. So it's like the problem that I'm having is not me, I guess. It's really just my brain trying to figure out how to make myself sound like Adele. You know what I mean? Like I want not Adele, but like I want to sound professional. Like whenever I put it out,
mm,
I don't want it to sound like I'm from SoundCloud. I want it to sound like I have my own studio inside of my house.
well, um, honestly, it's simple, really. Like you got to learn the you know so so I told you about mixing. This is what mixing is. Mastering is also very important. Mastering is the volume, all right, how loud or how quiet your vocals are compared to the beat. And if you have more
Hmm.
than one vocal layer, so if you're doing like harmonies or something like that, you're gonna need some of your vocal layers to be quieter than others, so that it doesn't sound like a garbled mess when you, for example, have like a bunch of like vocals playing at the same time, if that makes sense. So
Okay.
you got to know how to like balance things out when it comes to music, not make something sound too loud, but at the same time something not too quiet. You got to know how to make everything balanced.
Ugh.
So I know. I know.
Ugh.
I know that sigh. I know that sigh. I've done the same exact one years ago, bro. Um, like with effects, you gotta make sure not to overdo it. Same time, you gotta make sure not to, uh, not to not put enough. And with mastering, you gotta know how to make things just the right volume. And I can help you with that. I don't know about beat creation, all right, but so like if you already have like an instrumental or something,
Oh,
and
I have a bunch saved. I have a bunch of instrumentals. But and another that's another thing is whenever I like do an instrumental, I always tend to make it sound like something else, and I hate that. And then the something else that it kind of sounds like, my voice randomly turns into that, and I'm like, fuck, why do I sound like blah blah blah? I'm like, I want to sound like me. I don't want to sound like blah blah blah.
Well,
And then that's a lot.
So
I don't know.
when you're
Because
recording
editing,
vocals,
like whenever I edit
Mhm.
like a video or something, everything comes together. It's almost like I don't want to toot my own horn or whatever, but I really like making videos. Whenever everything comes together, it feels like I'm watching somebody else. It's like, wow, I love that. I would watch that if I was just a random person. And then it's like a big it's like a painting. Now then whenever I go and I'm trying to make music, I'm trying to make it all come together like this beautiful painting, and it comes out looking like an abstract thing that no one understands. So weird.
So with music, bro, first of all, do you write the lyrics?
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you practice the melodies of your vocals when you're when you're
Yep.
writing? So you're thinking about
Like I'm constantly, every day I'm singing. I sing constantly. I used to be in Broadway. I was in a Broadway play.
Cool, bro.
I was on America's Got Talent. Like, a motherfucker can sing, but when it comes to trying to record it, it just doesn't work.
Bro, recording vocals also has to do with confidence. You gotta have confidence in your voice, and
No, I do.
when you're recording vocals over an instrumental, you're gonna make sure that you don't rely on the beat when you're recording. Don't rely on the beat.
I noticed that too.
Yeah.
I've noticed that sometimes I restrict, like the music will do something, and then I don't do what the music. I don't know. I can't explain it.
Like,
I have to. I'll make something and I'll send it to you. How about that? And then you tell me what needs to be done to it.
yes, of course, and I can help you with mixing the vocals. Like, I could do that for you. So, I don't know. Record something like how you normally would. Okay. Send it to me through my email. I'll send you my email, and send me a file where it's like only the beat, a file where it's only the vocals, and then a file where there's like both at the same time. And I can tell you where you're right, and I can also tell you where you're wrong, and I can also help you, with mixing vocals, and I could, send out a finished product, and boom, song.
I don't want to send you something. I'll send you something that, like, I'll do a cover or something like that.
Okay.
Just so you
That's
can,
cool.
because I don't want to send like shit that I've worked so fucking hard on trying to make music.
Hey,
And
bro.
some of the shit that I have is so cool. I got this shit called Jane Doe, and if I can find the right beat to Jane Doe, it's over. It's fucking over. Everything I'm gonna have LNC when Jane Doe comes out. I swear, but I just can't find the right anything for Jane Doe.
First, when you're thinking about a project, you don't write the lyrics first. You find the beat first.
I always write the lyrics first.
Well, in this
Isn't that
case,
weird?
In this case, get a metronome.
But I have the this is how Jane Doe came to me. Are you ready? So I was in jail, and this guy walked up. His name was like Maine or something. I can't remember his fucking name, but the big black guy, and I thought he was going to be evil and mean, but he's actually really cool, and he writes music all the time. And one day he was sitting there, and he starts beating on his chest. He was like, da da da, and he starts snapping and shit and beating on his chest. And I was like, oh shit, that's so, like, I said, keep doing that. And then, like, slowly but surely, I just started, kind of freestyling. And then he said something, and I would say something, and then I wrote it down, and I was like, bro, I'm keeping this shit. And then it literally, I still remember it to this day. And it's so fire, but I can't find that beat that he was doing, because that's kind of what put it together. Was that dun? It sounds like dun Da 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 dum 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 da dum dum da dum 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 da. Oh my! It's so fucking fire. It's so fire.
You've given me an idea. I'm gonna have to come back to the podcast.
See, and that's another thing. I can't.
need,
I can't be telling people these little ideas I
27
have
minutes.
because then they're gonna make something.
No, but I mean like something that's gonna help you. All right. Like I'm not thinking about like an idea that's gonna help me. All right. Like when you're talking about making music and thinking about making music and thinking about projecting an idea that you've had for
Mm-hmm.
quite some time, that dun, 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 dun,
Dun,
that's
dun, bum,
something.
bum, bum.
Like that's something I'm thinking to myself. I gotta make a beat out of this. Like that. I don't, like
But the bomb, like that's like that I don't know the sound that it is, but it's like that that bass, like that bomb, like you know what I mean, like the bass,
mm,
da da, and then like that's just tunes going up, da 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 da, and like I want the rasp, like,
the 808.
and then
Yeah. Hey Loopie and
I don't know
Crypt.
what it is.
Hey Loopie and Crypt. Just dropping. Well, Crypt is actually not on the podcast right now, but she is in chat. Hi. Welcome to the stream. Just dropping in while on my phone to say hello and thumbs up. Thank you, Tom.
That's nice of you.
That is nice of you. Thank you for watching the Loophole Podcast. We do this every Saturday, 2:30 p.m. Eastern. Thanks for showing support. We are watching on our iPhone.
And then I got this sad, like then I got this little sad one. It's like I'm not gonna do any lyrics, but it's like da 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 da. So it's like I don't want to sing, but I mean it's so good. I don't know. I can't explain it. I can't explain like the feelings that I have because whenever you make a song, you pour your heart out to it. Or if you do anything, like you pour your heart out into it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I don't want. I don't know. I can't. I don't want it to sound bad. I want it to be perfect, like in my head, how I imagined it, perfect. And sometimes like I'll write something, and then I can visualize what the music video would look like, and then I walk around the house and I say, oh, okay, so I can film that part there, and I can film that part there. I just need cameraman Jarek here, and we got this shit. And then I'll start doing the song, and then everybody's like, oh, it sounds really good, just post it. And I'm like, really, it sounds good? So then I sleep on it, right? I sleep on it for like a day, and then I come back, I turn it on, I listen to it, and I'm like, oh, that's trash, and I turn it off, and then I delete it, and then I try again.
That's the thing though. You're probably deleting things that literally with a tiny bit of tweaking you could make sound good. That's the thing. Like, you know how many projects I've like canceled because I thought it was never gonna work out because either the time wasn't right or because how it sounded at the time was not great. But after deleting it, I was thinking about ideas on how to make it sound good, and I'm like, dang it, bro! Like, why did I not think of that? That would have made it a great song. But
It's so weird.
That's one of the things, bro. You gotta you gotta come back to these projects, sit down, and just try to figure out, okay, so
How to make it better.
yeah, bro, because you'll like even without even thinking about it, your subconscious is always gonna be like, hey, you were working on something. This kind of sounds like a good idea, and then it's never gonna go over your head. It's always going to to give you this sort of like want to do more, and I feel like that's what's great about music. So so I don't know, do a cover or something. All right, work on something, send it to me.
It's okay. I'll send it to you tonight. I can make something tonight, but it's just not gonna sound good. It's not gonna sound good.
Do not worry about your mic quality because
That's the mic quality. That's another thing. I don't know. It's just
I got a good remedy for this. All right, because earphone mics are actually not as bad as you think. I'll tell you why. So,
okay.
Okay, so I mean, they're not studio microphones, all right, and I don't expect you to be doing it throughout your entire music career, all right? Like,
What if I do? What if every like I become super fucking big and that's my thing is I just make it on my phone.
I mean, some people.
That'd be inspiring.
Yeah, it would be inspiring. I mean, a lot of good artists are doing it with some like cheapo mic. Okay, so all right, so I have these earphones. They're not connected to anything, but just to show you. So when you're recording a song, this is going to be right under there. And while you're recording a song and probably holding it, there's going to be a lot of static noise or a lot of like wind sound or something like
Yeah, I always hold it.
Yeah, something that is being moved. Making it simple, you just hold it like that right in front of you while you're recording. Try to keep it still.
But then what happens is it sounds like I'm like sometimes I'll say something with a P or like an S, and it'll go, and then I have to be like, oh fuck, and then I redo it.
Do you have a mask, like a face mask? Like
no, I have this. Sometimes I'll put this on there. Hold up. Oh, that's another thing. I have a microphone. Oh, I put this on there.
Oh. Wait.
And then I'll sing. I do like really close like this whenever because sometimes I have to like whisper a part or like make it sound like, quiet, and then I'll whisper it like really close, and then other times I'm like screaming type shit into it. So got to be out here kind of loud. And I have this microphone. Let me show you this one. See, I bought this off of somewhere. I can't remember. I think it was Amazon. But the problem with this is that I can't plug it into my phone. Like if I plug this into my phone, I can't hear anything from here. So I don't hear the beat or anything. So I'm just singing like all willy-nilly, and then I go back and listen to it, and I'm all off track.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of shit. So I have to use these headphones. But like how you were saying, if I put it there like that, how do I stop the... Just put this on there?
Something I've discovered is that if you wear a face mask, bro, like even one of those like surgical ones, bro, the ones that like people are fucking forcing you to wear around.
I could put a napkin over my face.
That would make your voice sound muffled, but I'm talking about something like this, right? Okay, this is a bit thick, but you'll need like a thin face mask that is literally the same material as a pop filter like this, or something, or something foamy like this, depending on what mask you have, what material it is. It'll be good to filter the pops, and also to hold your mic in front of you like this, not with one hand, because there's going to be some fanning, with how you move it. So keep it still. Hold it like that, and I'm sure you could make something great out of, like every kind of.
But great. I want perfection. I want perfect.
Yo.
I want perfect.
Bro.
God. I always strive for perfection, and then once I don't get it, I'm like, fuck that. Next project.
Yeah. Welcome back, Lyrics, by the way. We were talking about
I'm back.
Crystal making music.
We all talked about the Astroworld thing.
Let's talk about that. Astroworld.
Alright, let's get it.
So, yesterday, I think it was, right? Travis Scott held a concert called the Astroworld Festival 2021.
Okay.
Where he would perform the same songs that he's been performing for the past 3 years.
Okay.
And
wait, can I introduce Astroworld?
You can.
So yesterday, Travis Scott did a festival, the greatest festival on this planet that he does every year.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Which he performs the greatest songs that have been out for the last 3 years.
Could you stop stroking Travis Scott's ego and get into what happened last night? That is terrible news.
My god.
While he was performing a godly song, some of the fans died.
What?
Yes.
Because, like, some stupid people like went to the concert without the tickets. So like the concert had the capacity for like an amount of people, and there were like more than the amount there was supposed to be.
So Travis
And
Scott, he was like, "I get those goosebumps every time." Is that Travis Scott? And
yeah,
the next thing you know, people started running everybody over and like trying to get to the stage to see them goosebumps. And the next thing you
no,
know, people started dying.
Okay.
the one thing people are like I saw on Dom's IG, y'all probably know who he is,
Dom
and
DeLuise.
he like captioned the post, Travis Scott performs while 8 people die, and that just makes everything sound like very bad for him.
Yeah.
He stopped like the show
I mean,
like several times, but now I just saw one clip that one guy is dying and Travis Scott is looking at him and just kept on going with the yeah.
But
what?
see, I've gotten like more news today because Travis did release a statement and his team did as well. What is going?
Wait,
What the fuck is that? I don't know anything about this, but that just all sounds
Well,
messed up.
It all happened last night, and Travis Scott's team did release a statement about it. You know, wishing families well. And Travis,
I'm sure his team did.
Yeah, Travis.
He say anything?
Travis did also release a statement after, which, so I feel like Travis is not responsible for those deaths.
exactly.
Also, reportedly, there was someone that came into the concert and injected a few people with some kind of a drug. Now,
What?
Okay.
they're currently doing autopsies on people to see if they were the ones that were injected with this drug. But it doesn't stop the fact that 300 other people are injured because not only 8 people,
Including kids.
yeah, one.
There's a kid showed up to oh my god.
Okay. Who would bring a 10-year-old to a Travis Scott concert? Like, I get you gotta,
Yeah.
I get that you gotta teach him young and shit, but like, bro, nah.
Teach him what? Teach
I
him,
was
you
at a
don't
Travis
teach a
Scott
kid about
concert when I was
goosebumps.
like 12.
Yeah, but like
Oh
10,
god.
like 12, I get it, but 10?
12. That's like a bill. You know, when you're 12, you go to like a Billie Eilish concert. You know,
Oh my God.
you
No.
don't go to no damn Travis Scott. You know, there's nothing but weed in the air and drugs and people running around, running each other over. Oh my god,
But hey,
that's
it's
crazy.
Travis Scott.
Where did he do it? Were they being COVID safe?
I don't know about COVID safe. I don't know if they had any regulations. All I know is that people were injured. That's it.
Well, I'm gonna send y'all a link in the group chat.
That's so crazy.
Don't put it on stream though, because
Yeah.
no.
The nerve of somebody. He just keeps on performing. Maybe he just didn't know that dude was dying while he was looking at him.
No, he was dead. Like you see his body.
Oh, bro.
Oh, he was dead.
Yeah, I
Well, you know, when you're Travis Scott, you got a bunch of people around you that do a lot of drugs and stuff, you know, so maybe he just thought he was incapacitated, like drugged out.
No, but he stopped the show a couple times, but just not on this one.
He was
like
all right, y'all stop. Can somebody get that dead body out of here? All right, I get those goosebumps every time.
Bro,
I need a Heimlich. Wait, he needs the Heimlich.
Oh my fucking goodness, bro. We're gonna get fucking canceled.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, I'm not saying
I don't know how
anything.
big of a deal this is.
Hey, I'm not part of this, bro. Loophole Podcast? What is that, bro? Nah, bro. No.
I don't know.
No, okay, so it's impossible for a musical performer to be able to acknowledge everything that is going on in the crowd, okay? Now, artists will stop to, help out a few that are on the front row, right? Like KSI stopped performing because he saw someone passing out. However, when it comes to big artists like Travis Scott, I think KSI is, like almost on the same level as him, if not better. But Travis Scott cannot keep up with thousands of people. And if hundreds of people are getting injured, he's not responsible for it, all right? All he is doing is performing music. He's not trying to get anybody in trouble. And plus, it was people
Yeah.
that stormed the damn concert. Michael Jackson,
And plus,
bro,
That's what I was gonna say, Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson been gathering hundreds of thousands of people just by staying in a hotel room, and people fucking
Yeah.
pass out and shit like that. Do you think that's Michael Jackson's fault? No.
No, that's the
same
thing.
thing.
It's
Yeah.
you know, when you're someone as big as like Travis Scott, you know, you have a bunch of people that work for you. You know, you employ a bunch of people to stop this from happening, and as the boss of these people, of course, you're supposed to, you know, make sure that they're doing their job right. But at the same time, when you're on stage and you're doing your job at that moment, you know, people are supposed to. There shouldn't have been so many people coming in. You know, like Michael Jackson, whenever he was on stage, he was doing this Earth song. He got on this big crane, and then he was about to go up, and this dude starts climbing up this crane.
That, bro.
Yeah, you know, that's the security guard's job to stop that from happening. But since it's his name on this big billboard, Travis Scott performing, then he's just going to be the one that takes all the blame, you know?
And Michael was legit, like, saving a life
While performing the Earth song.
performing.
He said, ooh. I'm sorry.
something else that I wanted to say. It's kind of bad. Like everyone, haters are putting like the fault on Travis Scott because
It can't be his fault.
not only because like there were 50K people in the crowd, not only because he's not able to see everyone, also because like he wasn't the only one performing at that festival. Like
Who else
he
was
just
there?
organized it. Lil Baby, 21 Savage, people like that.
Ugh.
Oregon.
Like all the people that like were featured in the Astroworld album, right?
Yeah, he just organized it, and now it's like
Yeah.
people die at the Travis Scott concert.
Yeah,
Which is
like
fun.
that's the thing.
I pull up.
That's not Travis Scott. That's Don Tolliver.
Wait, I thought I pull up was Lil Baby, the baby, or something.
What?
I thought I pull up, isn't that the baby?
I pull up. Wait, no, I think the
Up
baby
on
says-
after party.
Well, the
Baby
baby,
has a
you
song
know
with
he goes, I pull up.
I pull up. Well, I don't know. The baby always has this like, yeah, or.
Oh no, that's Rockstar by the baby.
Rockstar, but
I pull up.
I
Yeah.
pull up.
Bro, I completely forgot this song fucking existed, bro. What is it? The
Well, that's
fucking-
not good numbers.
Bro, isn't it the fucking brand new Lamborghini fucking
Lamborghini,
cop
car, yeah.
I completely forgot that shit existed.
The baby
Well, let me
was there
listen.
because he had to drive the ambulance, and he's please, I pull up.
Okay.
And then the people were getting loaded into the back of the ambulance, and Travis Scott's just on stage. I get these goosebumps every time. It's so weird. It's so.
I am involved in this. I'm just listening.
Bro, okay, so here's something that I find very fucking fishy. Why the fuck does it always have to be the team that makes a statement before the artist? That literally
Because
probably
that literally makes Travis look like the responsible guy if the team always has to talk first.
Well, because okay, if you think about it, you got so you have all these people that they pretty much you manage them, you tell them what to do, and then they help you do what you do. So it's like this really weird thing where the team has a lot of control, and they probably were like, well, let's wait, and then we'll make a statement. And so he waited before he made a statement. But then the team seen that there was so much backlash, so then they had to make a statement. And then he was like, well, fuck, now I'm going to make a statement.
no. I think what happened is like who messed it up. It wasn't Travis. It was his team. So he's like, bro, y'all did the shit. Y'all gonna apologize.
You cannot fucking control the minds of hundreds of people that storm in the concert and walk over people. You can.
I know, but
You can literally not control that. That is the thing.
That's your job, though. That's their job.
People
It's your
people
job.
saw that. They could have been like, yo, don't perform just yet.
Yeah.
Until we or get like people out, or you just don't perform. He's backstage, probably like kissing Kylie Jenner. He doesn't even know that people stormed in, and then he just
The thing is though, like
boom, dead.
Travis Scott has a very terrible attention span. That's the thing. I've noticed that
Oh God.
in a lot of videos. He has lack of awareness. I don't know if it's caused by any sort of psychological issue. I have no clue. But Travis Scott never realizes what the hell is going on until the
Yeah,
media
but
talks about it, and then I don't get why celebrities always have to get their team to talk first instead of them themselves.
well, he must be somewhat intelligent to be so successful.
I get that.
I think a lot of that is an act that he might put on.
Well, when lives are on the line, do you think he would continue this act?
So he did it.
I would.
I don't know.
I would.
Like it was something that they could not control, but at least they should have shown that they were taking action in the moment, and if they were, then okay. If they weren't able to, then that's fine. At least they're showing that, hey, we saw what was going on and we did the best we could. We couldn't stop it. Like, so
You know what he could do now to fix this?
hold a concert that is not as big capacity as it was last night, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, he could do another concert with the same people and capitalize on all of these tragedies. And
Yeah,
then
but
he
then
could
if more
make
people
a
pass
song.
away, then
Yeah.
he's just screwed.
But Travis is gonna have to stop performing for quite a
Sarcasm.
bit until things cool down, and the thing is, though, things will probably not.
Exactly.
Cool down. So,
It's like that. Remember when Ariana Grande had that concert? I think this was like 3 or 5 years ago or something. And there was a bomb.
2016.
2017.
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah.
Yeah, there was a bomb inside the audience, and it went off, and then all those people died. But no one blamed Ariana Grande, because she didn't. She had no damn clue.
But that's not like comparable. Like literally, a guy went in with a bomb and it just boom. Like on the Travis one, nobody killed like someone else. It's just like that
Well, I mean,
because of the lack of organization.
But-
just like
But shouldn't Ariana and her team be held responsible for letting somebody in with the bomb?
no.
See, and it's the same thing
first of all,
with Travis.
no, the bomb wasn't at like the concert. It was like train station nearby the concert.
Yeah. Oh well, no. Well, it did.
Yeah.
It did damage
It-
some of the people that were at the venue, wasn't it?
I
because-
think like
wait,
20 people died.
Yeah. Like.
I saw like maybe people that were going to it, or I don't know. I saw like a video that documented it, and it was like at a
let's
train
see.
station. I think.
Let's see. Mike J.H. is. I say Mike J.H. like I'm saying like I don't know. I'm sorry. Mike is saying that this is the first U.S. concert stampede since the Who's in 1979. So
Let me see.
Who the hell are the Who's?
who the Who's? But
They dressed up like owls.
the Who's. Oh, the Who. Oh, the Who. English rock band formed in London. Oh, well, I mean the UK. Yeah. Wait. I think I know one of the songs.
Is it called Goosebumps? Featuring Travis Scott. I think that's the only song I know by Travis Scott. I might, I probably know more, but
I think
Sicko
I
Mode.
don't know.
Sicko Mode. Well, okay.
What is
I feel like Goosebumps is the only
Sicko
song.
Mode?
Goosebumps is the only song.
You don't know Sicko Mode?
Sicko Mode? No.
You don't know music, boy. It's literally like probably like one of the most heard like rap songs, like at least top 20.
Really?
I promise you're not missing
Really?
much, Chris. I promise you're not missing much.
The Sicko
The song
Mode.
Drake and Travis Scott with a
Oh,
beat.
no, I don't listen to Drake. That's why I don't listen. I don't click anything that has
down.
Drake's name
Is he
on it. I
cold?
don't click it.
That's how you already know when it's here. My daughter probably do it. You know that song.
Copyright.
No, I don't know any of that. I turned that shit
By the
off.
way, YouTube, that's the song that I'm writing. It's not released yet, so don't claim this video.
No.
Would you give
My
up your
God.
PB Cocaine concert? No.
Oh wait, but there's a video of they performed Sicko Mode. I'm gonna see that.
Yeah.
They performed Sicko Mode while people were dying in the background.
No, people only died 2 hours after the Sicko Mode performance.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Yeah, so there were like cardiac arrests, all right, while people were getting
Cardiac arrests.
yeah. So, and a source close to the concert, like the people holding the venue were saying that someone came in and injected a few people with some sort of a drug. They can't. I
Yeah,
mean,
no. Travis is not responsible then.
no, yeah. So I don't see why they would put the blame on Travis. So if you're putting the blame on Travis for something that was completely out of his control, then why aren't we blaming Ariana Grande for the bombing that happened in Manchester, or Michael Jackson?
Yeah, exactly.
Or Michael Jackson for all the people passing out in the fucking 2000s.
Yeah, sometimes you make a song and it's just so fire that like you gotta have a cardiac arrest. You can't, I don't know, turn it off. Don't blame me for that.
Okay, that is out of pocket. So
You know what I mean? Like maybe it was so fire.
bro, being famous as a musical artist is fucking scary. It's just fucking scary. And plus hiring
I bet it's fickle work.
Travis Scott is amazing.
Okay, stop fanboying lyrics. Let's switch to another subject. I feel like we've talked enough about
Wait.
Astro World Festival.
Let me send a message to Travis Scott.
Was Kanye
You
West
watching
there
this?
ascending into the air?
No, Kanye West was not there. I don't think.
Okay.
No, Kanye wasn't in the same event as Drake, which kind of makes sense.
Oh yeah.
Why
If
they
you're
hate each
Uh,
watching
other?
this,
Yeah, Kanye and Drake.
no, bro, they're best friends. They're buddies.
Kanye absolutely hates Drake.
I've seen a video of Kanye West singing. I swear to God, you're gonna think I'm lying, but I'm not. This motherfucker just started floating in the air. He floated
We saw
through the air and out the ceiling.
I saw bro.
Oh shit! That nigga literally ascended. I was like, what the
Look
fuck?
this up.
Bro, ooh, let's talk about something. Yo, y'all heard about the new Jake Paul boxing match going on?
Oh
Yeah.
no, I don't know anything about that either.
Another one, bro.
Another one, DJ Khaled.
Bro, wait, lyrics. You don't know about Jake Paul versus Tommy Fury?
I do, and I'm gonna be straight honest. Every boxing match that Jake Paul has, I'm like, he's gonna lose, and that's just because I hate him.
Me too.
But now,
Yes, exactly.
This time, I'm like genuinely saying that he's gonna lose, not only because I hate him, but it's just because he's gonna lose.
And he's fighting a real boxer this time. God damn it.
Exactly.
He's fighting a real boxer, and look. It doesn't mean that he's gonna lose, all right? Because I did think.
He is.
Look, I wanted Tyron Woodley to win, but I knew that Jake Paul was gonna win deep down. Like, I knew he was gonna win.
No.
How
No,
tall is Tyron Woodley?
Is
bro.
Triller sponsoring or doing the thing? Is that who's
No, it's
doing it for him?
No, it's Showtime, I think.
All right, then I
I
might
don't
watch
care. I
it.
get it illegally every time. Anyways.
Don't say that. They'll sue you.
Bro,
Sue me. I don't care.
I do the same thing though, low key, but allegedly.
Bro, we Scheme was putting me on blast, saying that like I'm smart for illegally streaming Jake Paul boxing matches, and I didn't get anything happening to me. So I mean, it's all good, bro.
Oh shit! I don't know. I almost had a cardiac arrest. I heard Travis Scott for a couple seconds.
For fuck's sake, bro.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, but anyway, Jake Paul fighting. No, I don't. That's the thing about these Paul brothers is that they're just gonna win. It doesn't matter what they do, who they kill people, they film dead bodies, they essay people. It doesn't matter. They're just gonna win. You know, you got some people like that. So I think he's gonna win.
Look, Jake Paul against Tommy Fury. Wait, hold up. Let me check Tommy Fury's boxing record. Because the last fight that he's had, he fucking fought somebody that literally sucked. So, Tommy Fury, 7 fights, 7 wins. 4 of them were by knockout. Okay. That's pretty good.
By knockout. I don't even know who that is. I wish he would fight Mike Tyson.
Well, speaking of Tyson, Tommy Fury is Tyson Fury's brother.
Really? So they got the same blood in them. That blood is vicious.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of gay.
Vicious blood?
What?
No, just the way that you said it. It's just like, ooh, that blood.
That blood is vicious?
Yeah,
I'm not
you
gonna
just
do
said it in a
nothing
strange
sexual.
way.
I'm not gonna do anything sexual with their blood. What the hell?
I mean, I don't know. Nothing against gay people, obviously. I support all type of people.
Bro,
What am I gonna do with Tyson's blood? I bet. Oh shit! You would sell. That's a lot of money. That is a lot. I would sell the shit out that blood. That vicious blood.
So you'd kill him just to sell his blood? That's kind of illegal.
No, you don't kill him. No, you just walk up to him and ask him. He's a good guy now. He used to back in the day. He'd kick your ass. But...
Yo, can I have some of your blood?
Mm-hmm. He'd probably just be like, "All right," as he's taking handfuls of shrooms.
I feel like Jake Paul might win this. But
I don't know. Yeah, probably.
I feel like YouTube boxing nowadays has been rinsed.
This is so good.
Like, it's been absolutely rinsed to the point where, okay, well, KSI's just never gonna fight again. And the star of YouTube boxing right now is Jake Paul.
It's weird.
We've gotten to this point where Jake Paul has taken it to a whole new level by fighting former former NBA players, MMA players, boxing, like boxers, like.
Yeah.
Jake Paul in boxing has done a lot more than KSI has, and it's scary.
It's really weird because I remember way back in the day, like when I first started doing YouTube, everybody was just looking at me like I was stupid. They were like, "What are you filming yourself for? Why are you're just filming yourself? That's so dumb. Why are you doing that?" And then like 2 years goes by and everybody's trying to do it. And then another year goes by and then it's like, "Oh, you have a YouTube channel? Really? What's it called? That's so cool." Because YouTube has just become mainstream. You can be a YouTuber and do anything. Like, what's her name? Lily Sings has a talk show now. So I don't think it's even YouTube boxing at this point. It's literally just boxing.
Well, Jake Paul.
Two famous people.
Yeah, Jake Paul has gotten to the point where now he is like boxing. Like,
yep.
He's definitely gotten mainstream, but people are gonna always call Jake Paul a YouTuber, and as much as I don't like Jake Paul, that is gonna keep happening. So I'm not even surprised.
I don't like him either, but I find it inspiring, at least.
I'll say for the most part, I do too. All right, and if he manages to win this fight against a real undefeated boxer, who is also the brother, who is also the brother of Tyson Fury, I'm gonna respect Jake Paul a lot more. I'm gonna know at least he's being genuine and he's not fucking fighting, easy fights. Because until now, all it's been is just easy fights. So I think Jake Paul is gonna win that. Do I want Tommy Fury to win? Yes, because that means Jake Paul versus KSI can actually happen.
Jake Paul versus The Undertaker. That's what I want to see.
Even if Jake Paul won against Mike Tyson, I wouldn't respect him.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, he's done a lot of fucked up shit, but I also feel like he's learned.
No, they don't ever learn. Did you see that video of Logan Paul that came out and he's like messed up on pills and he just literally starts trying to beat the hell out this little kid?
What? What?
Yeah, that just came out like a week ago. Like Logan Paul was at this fan meetup and a fan was filming him and the dude was probably like, little. He was like as big as my little brother. And then he goes, he calls Logan Paul a pussy. And Logan Paul turns and he's like, "What did you say?" And then he runs up to the kid and fucking pushes him back and then grabs him like he's gonna beat the hell out of him. But then all of Logan Paul's people like had to stop him.
Oh, I've seen this. This wasn't a.
And I'm like, dude, if you're a social media influencer, the word being called a pussy shouldn't trigger you like that.
The thing is, though,
You gotta. Sometimes you just gotta take the shit.
It's not the first time that Logan Paul has gotten these kind of altercations, because I remember there was a hater that came out and said, "Jake Paul, you're a pussy," and Logan Paul turned around, not even throwing a punch, just turned around, and the fan kept going, right?
Oh my god.
That this fan did not even give a fuck that Logan Paul was right in front of him and just kept calling Jake Paul a pussy. And they didn't fight. They didn't throw hands because, Logan Paul was going to get in trouble and the fan was just not a pussy. So that's the shit that's going to keep happening. Now, that fight, because that was not a little kid. That was a grown-ass man, as I've seen from Dexerto.
What grown up? The little kid?
That was not a little kid. That was a grown-ass dude, bro.
Dude, that kid was like 16.
Okay, how the fuck...
Are we looking at the same person? I can't... Yeah, that's a little kid, dude.
Bro, what? He has a beard.
Bro, I had a beard when I was younger. That don't matter.
Bro,
that kid is not 18.
Bro,
at all.
The man.
The man. They can call it whatever they want.
I don't know.
I know a kid when I see one.
Yeah. It's unclear whether or not the YouTubers were under the influence when the altercation took place, and both have yet.
Of course he was. He was probably drunk and on Oxycontin, allegedly.
Okay, I don't think he was on drugs. He might have been drunk though, because there has Logan Paul has talked about how, and he's even been confronted on his own podcast.
No, wait a minute.
You don't just go throwing hands at people unless you've taken a little something.
Apparently, from what I've read, the fan pushed Logan Paul first, and his friend Mike helped him. That's from
which I don't really get that either. Like, if someone's charging at me, of course I'm gonna push them. I'm not just, I like whenever people are about to fight and they get all real close to each other and they start bumping like this before they actually start fighting. I don't even want you to bump me. Fuck that. Don't get in my face.
Yeah, no, Logan wasn't even trying to start the fight. From what I've read, so I don't know. It might have been one of those things where the fan just wanted to call Logan Paul a pussy, and this whole fight happened.
I wish Logan would hit me. I would have half his wallet. I really would. Because I would have a bunch of people filming it, he'd hit me, and I'd be like, I would be over dramatic as hell, and then while I was on the ground, I'd pull out a couple teeth, and then I'd be like, I'd poke one of my eyes in the corner real hard, and then I'd come back up and I'd be all bloody, and I'd be like, ah! Like off of some kind of horror movie.
Bro, you could just get your ass beat by Jake Paul and just be like, thanks for making me $1,000. This video is gonna fucking give me a lot of views.
True.
That's the thing.
I don't know. Is it worth the clout? The embarrassment?
No, because you're gonna be, living on this under this terrible credibility that you have. You'll be known as the guy that got fucking bitch smacked by Jake.
True.
So.
We known as the dude that got his ass beat by Jake Paul. And then forever, the rest of my career would have to be me challenging him. You don't know me. Get in the boxing ring with me. And then I'd have to, he'd be like, all right, I'll get in the boxing ring. And I'd be like, oh, no, I changed my mind. I'm sick this week.
Man,
I don't know.
Something like that happened with KSI. Alex Wasabi was trying to box him.
Alex Wasabi?
Yeah,
isn't that a food?
Yeah, wasabi is a food, but the guy that makes the like YouTube videos with guava juice and all that?
Mm-mm.
Same guy.
I'm not too keen on these new like YouTubers.
Don't.
It's hard for me to.
Bro, Alex Wasabi has been on YouTube for like longer than most of YouTubers we're talking about.
Really? I don't know.
He's just washed up. Nobody watches his stuff.
I watch stuff like, I'll tell you exactly who I watch. I watch you. I watch me. I watch Kid Behind the Camera sometimes. And then I watch Dashie, and every once in a while, I watch Shane Dawson. Like every once in a blue moon, I'm like, let me watch this, and then I'll click it. So that's about it. Oh, and I watch the H3 podcast. I like them. They're fucking funny.
Yeah. I got one more.
That's it.
I got one more announcement before I end the podcast because I'm gonna have to be ending it pretty soon.
Are we ending it? How long have we been going?
We've been going for over an hour, but I have an announcement to make.
Woo!
NI is back. Yesterday, I have just relaunched a website. 5 new designs are out there. Some of the designs were not made by me. Some of the designs were actually helped. I was helped out by Crib3DX, who is my girl, and Mike, who is my friend, our friend. You know, he's a cool guy, makes music. Well, he gets featured on a lot of my songs. That's what it is. But so go ni.shop. We got brand new designs, all right? Christmas designs, neon designs. We got gradient. We got a sky high design for softies, and striped design. They all look amazing. So go ni.shop, INAIH.shop, and get yourself some merch, bro. Oh, and all of the we also got Christmas designs. So all of the money that is made from people who buy from the Christmas designs, like a small percentage of that will be going towards mental health awareness and suicide prevention charities.
Good.
So
Half of Jake Paul's watchers.
oh my god.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Crystal has made a lot of fucked up jokes today on the podcast.
I'm sorry. I told you I was in one of the moods to make fun of people.
I get that, bro. I get that. Don't worry. The people, I hope they get it too. I mean, I think.
I don't care. Life goes on.
Yeah, I think you even said on the podcast, in the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to head out.
All right, bro. We're gonna be ending pretty soon, so you basically made it to the end of the podcast. So.
All right.
Thanks.
Hey, wait. I have a message to Travis Scott.
Okay.
Oh God.
If you're watching this, I know what happened, but if you still want to give me free tickets for next year's show, I'll accept it.
Nice.
All right.
Please show up next week.
I will.
Make sure you sit in the back
First
of
row.
the concert. I don't want anything bad happening to you.
Bro,
he's gone.
The back is literally where it happened. I'm pretty sure. So.
Oh, damn. I have an announcement too.
Okay, Chris. What's your announcement?
All right, so my announcement is I posted a new video yesterday.
Ooh.
It's on the eCrystal channel. Check it out. Also, I have a second channel where I do reactions and stuff. So we've been reacting to Chucky. It's really fun.
I want to see you reacting to some of the videos that I react to, bro. I swear it'll do nothing but good, bro.
Ugh, I can't.
I'm not saying milk it, all right? But at the same time,
I can't milk it.
But at the same time, don't sleep on it, bro, because this industry keeps on evolving, and if you sell into the hype, you'll be able to get your name out there, bro. And I'm serious about that. So
I don't know, because I have I made my second channel a reaction just because I don't really know what to do with it, so it's not like I'm gonna be reacting forever. I just want the second channel to be I want to build an audience of horror fans right now.
Mm.
So then once I get that horror fan audience that like to watch scary shit, then I can make scary shit and then they'll watch it.
That's cool. You found a niche. Horror. So you could do some stories, bro. Like,
I know, I can't wait. I'm gonna be making short films. I give it not even a year and I'm gonna be making short films. Probably next October.
hell yeah, bro.
But I have to get all the equipment and stuff. And I'm in this really weird place in my life where, like, you know, kind of nailed down right now.
Bro, just, you know, say to yourself or think to yourself that, like, next year, like 2022, if you want to make sure that production levels are 10 times higher than what it is now, start on investing on a few devices, bro. Like, it's gonna take a while, alright? Because it took me a while to get everything that I have here, like 3 years.
Ugh.
I'm saying computer, camera, microphone, Wi-Fi.
Computer, camera, microphone, and Wi-Fi.
Yes.
Got it. All right.
And headphones too.
Sorry.
So.
Golly, I'm tired.
Yeah, I am too. I'm gonna be chilling. After I'm gonna play Among Us with Crypt and her cousin, I guess.
Among Us. Wait, I could play that too. But I play it on my phone.
I don't think it matters.
Okay.
Yeah, it would be difficult communication wise because you probably would need to like do it on a second phone or something. But
Well, y'all probably wouldn't want to play with me because I have a modded version.
okay, yeah.
I don't like losing. I hate losing. So every game that I have, I just mod the shit out of it to where I get all the coins, I have all the outfits and stuff. I mean, it's just...
Yeah. I mean, I already have all the outfits. Not because I bought it. It's just because when you get the game on computer, you get all the outfits.
Then I can make myself invisible and kill people. It's great.
Damn, bro. I wanted to say something about like what's been going on, bro. I took a break from the Notebook.
Why? Don't ever.
Bro, I wasn't able to get shit done. So I told myself, wait, what day did today's Saturday. Monday, I'm gonna get back into it. And I'm gonna do a lot more than I've been doing right now.
I'm going to tell you something, and I hope it helps. This is going to sound weird. It always does, and people always judge me, but I don't care. So whenever I declared myself a witch and I practice magic, I do a lot of spells. So what a spell is I say something is going to happen, right? And then it happens. That's what a spell is. And the way that I have programmed my mind to do that is like, for instance, if I say, all right, so I'm doing a spell, blah, 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 where I want $1 million. So then next thing I know, in my mind, my mind programs to only take steps to where I get $1 million. That makes sense? So like for me, if I say tomorrow, I'm doing a spell, so tomorrow I'm gonna post a video. So it's not magic if I don't put myself in that position to do that. And then I do it, and I don't stop. I just sit there and I think about nothing but that. And then finally, it gets done. So another part of spell work is you keep a book of, like, I call it a book of shadows or a grimoire and things like that. And you write down all the things that you want, and like you concentrate on it and you put yourself in that position to do it. But it's really hard to be a witch and to practice witchcraft because people think like, oh, well, the spell didn't work. Well, it's because you just said it and then you've expected it to happen. But what you need to do not you, but what needs to happen is that once you do, like, you say it and then you do it. Period.
You manifest.
Period. There's no, like, nothing, like, by the end of the day, if you do a spell and you say by the end of this day, you have to do it before the sun goes down. It doesn't matter if your leg gets cut off and the world ends and shit starts shaking around you and stuff, or your mom dies. Doesn't matter. Get that done. It has to happen.
Yeah. It's all manifestation, and I just haven't had the like lately. I just haven't had the idea, like the ability myself mentally to get shit done.
Yeah.
However, I've taken this time off of this notebook because I didn't want to rely on the notebook to live my life freely. This notebook is only to help me get things done. But if I can't get things done, then I need to step back and look at myself in the mirror and be able to know where I'm wrong in all of this and how to gain back my work ethic, because when I get into it, when it comes to it, I work fucking hard, bro. I work hard on a lot of things, and there's so many things that I'm not telling a lot of people about because all I'm doing is just speaking things into existence in my mind, and if I voice it out loud, I always jinx it.
And that's another thing that
I said I wanted to hit 30,000 subscribers by the end of 2021. Right? I voiced it out loud publicly. I jinxed it. I'm still at 15,000 subscribers, and I don't see myself hitting that goal anytime soon.
See, that's that. You know what that is? That's that voice, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody has this voice in their head, and it's so fucked up and mean, but it's like the side of you, and everybody has it. It's the side of you that just sits there and criticizes you and tells you that you can't do nothing. It's just like, you can't do this. You're never going to get there. And it's just this voice. What I've learned to do is I take that voice whenever I hear it, and I'm like, oh, okay, you don't think I can? And it pisses me off to the point to where I do it. And then it surprises that voice in my head, right? It's like, oh shit, he did it. And then next time the voice will be like, okay, well, he did that, so maybe he can do this. Does that make sense?
No, yeah. But the thing is, though, it's not only the voice in your head that tells you that you can't do it.
No, it is. The only thing holding you back is you. That's
True.
it.
I get that. But a lot of people are going to be trying to talk you out of things when you manifest it.
No, well, they don't. None of them matter. You're not living for them.
Yeah.
You're only living for yourself.
It's true. It's true. You just want to make sure
You
live in an environment where you feel physically, emotionally, and mentally stable. And I feel like manifesting things publicly to the whole world, even if no one is going to come out and tell you that you can't do it, or if no one's going to come out and try to jinx it for you, you'll just jinx it by talking it out.
Yeah.
If you keep quiet and work on it and keep working and just gain this work ethic and get shit done and get this result that you wanted, then you can talk about it, and you can make people that you didn't even expect proud of you, because you're not voicing shit out loud that you think are gonna happen. But
do you know that saying? It's like they say, "Fake it until you make it." Like, that is totally true. I think it is. I think that if you put your mind in, okay, so if you take your, I was just getting out of jail, and I didn't have a job or anything, right? And I couldn't get a job because I was just getting out of jail. So I decided that I would just lie, and I lied my ass off on all of these applications and told them that I was just this great fucking thing, right? And then whenever I went to the interview and they started asking me questions, I just lied. I told them that the things I knew they would want to hear. And then next thing you know, I had that job, right? Like I worked my way up and I lied. I acted like I was something that I was not until I got it. And then next thing now I actually am that thing and I have the experience and I don't have to lie next time. I'm just that. And then I kind of do the same thing whenever I'm filming and stuff. Like if I had a million followers, I would be doing what I'm doing now. I'm faking it. I'm just putting on this show for people, and I'm faking it. But whenever you take yourself out of that illusion and you start doing things like, well, I only have this many and only this many really watch, then it takes you out of that illusion and you don't think you have to do as much, but you just have to keep doing that much. And it gets hard. You see all these people, these really successful people, and you're like, damn, they're so successful. They don't really even have to work, but they do. It's so difficult to be that successful.
Yeah, I get that. But
you just have to do it. You just got to you got to do it. You got to fake it.
I personally disagree because I used to be fake. I wasn't always a good person. I wasn't always this guy that would always tell people to keep it real. I was terrible, matter of fact. I was not myself. And for some people it'll work great for them, but they'll be living a life that they did not want to live, probably. Or it will just not go to plan because you'll get a contract for something that you lied about having experience for, but once you're in the action, it's gonna hit you. It's gonna hit you real hard, and once you realize, bro, you have nothing. You don't know exactly what you are talking about, and you haven't been keeping it real and earning your spot, bro. Like, the important thing about hard work is that you need the knowledge and the experience in order to properly know what you want out of everything that you've been doing so far, and moving in silence, because moving in silence is possibly the best thing that you could possibly do. When companies are working on new devices or new applications, they don't fucking announce it until they have a foundation.
But they also fake it until they make it. There used to be this, Samsung used to put out these videos, right? And they were like videos of these devices that would bend, and like it was like a cell phone that was see-through and it could bend and you could fold it up and put it in your pocket and stuff. And then it came out that, all these were actually just fake, and we just wanted to see how people reacted to it. And then like 10 years later they come out with an actual phone that folds and all of this, because they were faking it to get the attention, and then once they got the attention, they made it.
But that was an April Fool's joke until they realized that, hey, the world has evolved. We have the technology to make it. Why don't
Well, you can label it however you want. You can say it's an April Fool's joke, or you can just say it's a straight up lie, or you can say, I needed the experience.
If it was announced in April 1st, then it's an April Fool's joke, because if they start to refuse to acknowledge it the next day, then that's an April Fool's joke. So I don't know. That's the way I personally disagree with the idea of faking it till you make it, because a lot of people out there did not fake it and come from a very tough background where they had to learn about hard work, and I'm learning about hard work, and I'm working hard to get what I want, and I'm very close to getting what I want. I'm very close. However,
there's this thing though. Okay, so I'll put it to you like this. When I was younger, I have this scenario plays in my head a lot, like so much. When I was really little, like 6, I think, I remember I was chugging this water in the middle of the hallway. I was like chugging this water, and my uncle walked by me, and he said, if you keep chugging water like that, you're going to throw up. And I was like, oh yeah, okay. And I just continued chugging water. And the next thing you know, I fucking went, blah, blah, and I threw up everywhere. And then I sat there and thought about it, and I was like, wow, I'm fucking stupid. And then to this day, sometimes I'll think back on that situation, and I'm like, damn, I really was really dumb. But what I realized that I'm doing is I'm taking this adult brain that has, developed over time, and I'm putting it into a child's body,
Mm-hmm.
right? So like, so yeah, of course, that's a dumb thing for an adult like me to do, but for a child, that's something normal. Like a kid does that, and I think back on that a lot. So, but what I'm trying to say from that is like, even though like right now you think you don't have the experience and stuff, or you think you don't deserve it, or you haven't worked hard enough for it, the real the that's what's holding you back, right? Like you have worked hard enough for it, and like you already do deserve it, and if you can show that you can do it, then it'll come.
Yeah. I never really took a step back and realized, holy shit, I work so fucking hard.
Yeah, we've already done the work. It's, I mean, and it's
Like,
continuation, but you've done it.
I never properly processed in my brain, like, yo, Loopy, you have 15,000 people that follow you on YouTube. Like,
That's a lot, yeah.
I never, like, took a step back and realized, you have done a lot already, but I understand why you're asking for more.
Yeah, because it's never enough. It'll never be enough.
It will never
Ever.
be enough. We always want to make sure that we are, like, because I love what I do, all right, but I've hit a point. I've hit like an upper dead end, like, you know, when it, you know, when it came to how to better myself as a person, as a public figure, and also as an artist, like, I'm slowly getting the hang of things again, and I'm definitely doing better. Um,
There's a disease a lot of people have. It's called, and a lot of people just don't know they have it until they realize it's called imposter syndrome. And like, imposter syndrome is a mental disease where you think that you shouldn't be doing something or you don't deserve something, and that's, you constantly think that. So like Michelle Obama, whenever she became the first lady, or the first man, I don't know what she is, but whenever she became, big, she talked about how she would be sitting at this table with all these other really big people, and she was just like, I don't deserve this, I shouldn't be here, I am literally being an imposter. And like, and then sometimes that's what I think too. Like I'll put out a video and it'll get a lot of likes, a lot of views and stuff, and I think, haha, fooled him again. Like I got him again. Fuck yeah. But in all reality, it's not me fooling people. It's me. I worked on that. I created that. Even though it's a little fake, it still came out the way that it should have. It was perfect.
don't you
And
see?
or like Shane Dawson, like Shane Dawson when he first started YouTube. Of course, he didn't think he'd be where he is now, or maybe he did, but he didn't. He was just faking it too until he made it. And same like a lot of people, like Madonna and Katy Perry, like they all just
Right.
acted like this, or they were that, and then they like
Yeah, there's
blew it up until it blew up.
there's plenty of people that have made it, made it out there and been successful in this um, this ethic where they are genuine about everything and they're truly pouring their heart out for it, and
Well, I think
they're
that
not
I think where we
not doing
differ
this
is I
to
think you.
get this lifestyle that all these Hollywood people have, and instead they're actually working hard on bettering themselves in order to enjoy what they're doing and making sure that it benefits them mentally and also monetarily, because for a stable lifestyle. And people who work hard on that would rather have that instead of this Hollywood lifestyle that people live. And that's why I don't fuck with none of the Hollywood stuff. I feel like a lot of people just fucking sell their souls to big entities and managers and PR and all that bullshit. And they're not even living a normal life anymore. They're not even going outside and like experiencing life in the same way as we do. You know, like we're not celebrities yet. I don't know if we're planning to be
I'm a
celebrities.
celebrity.
Like I don't know. I would not want to be a celebrity person. Like personally.
I think that where we differ, like because I think that whenever I say fake it,
Mm,
you automatically like think this is like a bad thing, but I don't mean like fake. Like don't be disingenuine.
mm,
And like I when I mean what I mean by fake is like you got these actors and stuff, and most actors don't even go to college or anything. They just show up and they act like they're good at something, and then they're good at it.
yeah.
Or if okay, so let's say I want to. There's a cloud in the sky, right? And I have a shotgun, or I have a pistol, and I'm like, I want to shoot that cloud. Well, if I just aim for the cloud, then I might hit a tree or something. So instead, what I do is I'll aim for the fucking moon. So then so it'll go through the cloud, I hit that, and then it just might hit the moon too. So like, I don't know. It's hard to
Yeah.
explain. I can't put it in words, but
When you
I
put it
just
like
I
that,
just do it, fake it. I just fake it until it gets there.
when you put
I've
it
done
like
that my whole life.
when you put it like that, it sounds like a very risky way to manifest what you're trying to get. It's like you're already taking action before voicing it out to yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
When
That I've lived my whole life like that.
and
Like,
hey, I don't call that faking it. I call that winging it. And honestly, it takes a fuck ton of balls to be able to go into something with no experience and gaining experience from something when you're already supposed to have the experience to begin with. I
okay, well, when we're born, right?
yeah,
Well, okay, so we pop out the put and we don't know anything. So our whole life we're just faking it until oh, now you know how to say hi. And then but you don't really know what hi means. You're just saying it. And then you're like, "Oh, this is dada. And this is mama." You know what I mean? And like so you're just faking it until you get there. Who is this?
that is my that's my girl with her cousin. You have just stormed the podcast. Hello.
Do
She
you
wants
get
to be
but
cool.
do you get what I'm saying though before we go off track?
Um,
It was her idea.
yeah. Okay, so here's the thing.
It was her idea.
Here's the thing. YouTube has some guidelines where I could possibly get striked for child safety, even though that there's nothing wrong going on. I'm just saying,
Oh yeah,
I
that
could
is
get
true.
striked. I could get striked because there's some legal stuff out there going around that, um, like you have to like if there are children in the video, then you have to make the video only for kids, and that just ruins your like traffic. But don't worry, boo. Don't worry. I don't know. I know you're
Like
watching this,
I'll
but
give you okay, I'm gonna give you one more example and then I gotta get the hell out of here.
I
So
have to go soon too, bro. So.
I wanted to do a reaction channel,
Hmm.
and so I didn't know how to do it or anything like that. So I looked up a couple videos on like what people do when they react. And I was like, all right. So then I fucking grabbed my camera. I did exactly that. And I acted like I was really good at it. I acted like I was experienced at it. And I posted it and then immediately got really good results, you see? And then so on and so forth. And then, you make mistakes. So YouTube flagged me and it said that my video was blocked worldwide. And then I looked into it and it said it was because this one portion. So then it said that, so I went back and refilmed it, re-edited it, and then posted it again, and it was perfectly fine. But the funny part about that story is that it said that it was manually reviewed. So I just imagine like somebody at YouTube sitting there watching me cuss out this girl and tell her to die.
Oh,
Because I was like, I want that bitch Lexi dead. And like I had the outfit on and shit. So I just imagine like some dude just sitting there like, what the fuck is this?
are you sure that
But
it's not like entity? Because you got these huge like industries like Sony or Universal and shit like that. Like they can copyright you for like some of the stuff you react to, and Chucky could be no different. So I would be careful reacting
I
to
don't
Like,
That's the thing is I'm not reacting like normal people. If you ever watch them, it's like I kind of make my own show out of it. Like
yeah,
I'm like zooming in on faces and like pull back and then editing this part here to make it sound like it wasn't actually in the show. And then I react to what I did, and then I don't know. It's different. It's really different. There's no way that they could copy. It's all fair use.
yeah,
But the one part that they did block worldwide, it was because I all I did in that scene was I put my face and I was trying to like react to it in its entirety. So there was one scene where the Lexi's bitch ass dressed up like Jake's dead dad for Halloween, and I wanted my full reaction to that one scene, but they didn't let me do that. So I had to cut it up and then put my reaction in this place and then move this and then make this part over here instead. And there's just no way they could do it. That'd be totally illegal if they try to take my fair use away from me.
yeah. Well, I mean, you could still dispute it, but look, if you want to know how freaking
Oh, wait, I can't hear you. Wait a second, my shit fell out.
oh.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna say this one last thing, and then I'm gonna end the podcast. If you want to have a true sense of proof of how much of a big deal reactions and reactors are on YouTube, I got this one simple example. All right, this guy is the prime example. Okay, he started his channel in March, I think. Yeah, March of this year.
Mm-hmm.
From March of this year all the way up to September, my guy, Highly Combustible Reacts, has amassed over 100,000 subscribers by reacting to videos and songs. It doesn't have to be, all the Ali Bata stuff, bro. But reacting to songs and videos, right? Even videos, okay?
But I'm very strategic, right, with my thoughts. That's part of witchcraft. You gotta think 10 steps ahead. So whenever people do come to my channel, right, and like they really like this, I'm building a certain audience, and I have to. If I don't have the audience that I want, then I'll have to only tend to their needs, and it'll feel like more of a job. But if I get an audience that is also attracted to the things that I like, then it won't feel like a job. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that, but it's cool that you know what your target audience is, but
my target audience are like I'm looking for like the incel simps. That's
okay, no, here's the thing though, like the people that watch your videos constantly, all right, you have like a really good connection to them, and
I literally talk to my audience. Like I'll message them and shit.
That's cool, bro. That's really cool because I see, even in 2017 you had 4,000 subscribers, all right? Like I kind of looked into you, all right? Like,
Oh God.
Look, you've kept it consistent for years, bro. Do you never think about like how much you've done, bro? Like you've done quite a lot, man. And it's awesome the connection that you have with your audience, man, and it's everything that a content creator wants, and
I love them. Every once in a while I'll get a motherfucker on there that tells me I look like Shrek or something.
Yeah, but that's just some like funny love, some funny tough love.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, like that's something you cannot take for granted, and I'm glad that you look, even if you've been
keep complimenting me.
Even if you've been stagnant, bro, alright? Even if you've been stagnant on YouTube, bro.
I have been stagnant.
Just know, bro, you've done quite a lot already, bro. So like, that's just don't take it for granted, alright? Like
Even though I'm stagnant though, can't you see what I'm doing to try to get more people in? I really am. I'm pushing it.
I see it, and bro, I'm trying to do some stuff myself to get, more people, back on my YouTube, because my main channel is swarmed with only people who um, watched me for my reactions, which is why I'm moving all my videos to the reaction channel, which is almost at 1,000
See,
subscribers.
it hurts. It
It
hurts
does.
so bad.
It does. But at the same time, I'm not bothered about it because it's an obstacle.
You have to. I think I know. If I was you, you know what I'd do? I would. I would make one last big hurrah, right? And then I would. You have to do research too. Like the people that were watching the reactions, what else do they watch? And then, oh, okay. Well, I kind of like that kind of content. So then you can give that a try. And then if they like, there's websites and stuff that show you what people that subscribe to you watch. It's kind of shady, but what you do is like you can go and find what your audience is watching. Like a lot of my audience, they used to watch Jenna Marbles, and they used to watch like Shane Dawson and stuff. So whenever I seen that, I'd be like, oh, what's Jenna Marbles doing today? And then I'd take what Jenna Marbles did and switch it up a little bit,
But that's the thing though, like
put my own little spin on it.
YouTube Studio already shows you that. That's the thing though, like
Yeah.
YouTube Studio is really smart, and I'm glad that YouTube gives you this platform to show you. They also show you when your audience is online. They show you
Yeah, exactly.
which YouTube channels they watch and what videos
Mhm.
exactly. Like which same audience goes and swarms, like, and eats up another video. And
Yeah.
it's always best to do something that is similar to that. You don't want to, go straight into that. I feel like what I could do with this audience that I've left behind for another YouTube channel is sort of grasp at a few things that people watch and implement it into my videos. And I feel like this is something I just thought about myself. And
Yeah.
I'm not going to be
Write it down.
I'm going to leave it at that. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. I have it in mind now, but I'm going to be ending the podcast. I just thought about something. I'm not going to go too deep into it, but I feel like I could do something to help this audience that I kind of left behind for.
I don't think you left them behind. You're figuring yourself out. You have to realize that.
Yeah, I just want to make sure they understand that this is not what I intended, but at the same time, I'm not gonna disappoint them, because I did bring some sort of happiness to them, all right, and I also gathered the same people to watch me react to the people that they love, and got some sort of comfort by doing that.
Yeah.
So I
It's one of the worst things. It's one of the worst things you can do on YouTube to yourself is, you can't back yourself into a corner.
Mhm.
So, like, remember I said, shit, I'd keep going, But the thing is about keep going is while you're doing it, you have to get the audience to also relate a lot to you, right?
Yeah.
So like they so whenever I make a Chucky reaction, I don't want just a bunch of Chucky fans. I want them to like what I'm doing to this. Like I want them to relate to me so much that they go to my main channel. And the only person that came to my main channel from my second, I think his name was Alex, but he commented and he said I'm from your second channel, and I was like,
Yeah.
I'm trying.
Well, I have my second channel where, my audience on my second channel are saying, I came from your main channel, what happened? And, they're all really nice people, all right? It's just that
Yeah.
they're unaware, and I think it's also due to the language barrier. They're unaware that I have a passion that I'm trying to project to my audience, and that this kind of was an accident, but at the same time, like, I'm not going to disappoint them. Like, I'm re-uploading my old videos on this channel, which there are like maybe a couple hundred videos of these reactions, and I'm posting twice a week. So I basically have enough content to sort of like put out that are months old on my channel for the next couple months, so that I could get my audience back, where they're supposed to watch the newest from me. And I guess I also
Yeah, so now that second channel, what you should do, sorry I keep interrupting you, I just have thoughts.
Don't worry, bro.
With that second channel, if I was you, I'd post, however many you want, and then every once in a while I would post a video on that second channel that kind of relates to the reaction that you're doing, but also is showing who you are. Like, like you have to really not like, you have to sell yourself. When you're in entertainment, you have to sell yourself. So you have to make people want to buy this, and then then you tell them where to get it. That's back at your main channel.
That's the thing. Last thing I'm going to say about this is, I think what I need to do is make it more about me, and I need to also show my personality and not, blindly go into these reactions. I don't blindly go into it. I try to tell people about what I do, but I never really make it about me.
It's got to be half and half. That milk? It's got to be half water and half milk. So and then, I don't know, them damn Chucky videos that I'm doing, it really opened my eyes to reactions and stuff, and how far you can really push it. Like this last one I did, people got a little upset because I was talking about how I really wanted that bitch Lexi to die. So then the newest one, what I did was I literally separated my audience, right? I took the comments that agreed with me, and I was like, yes, and I put those up. And then I took the negative ones, and I fucking put those on the screen, too. And I was like, I agree with these people, just to make people question, like, well, who's right? I don't know.
Yeah. All right.
It's great. It's fun how we... Anyway.
No, I'm glad that I had this talk with you. I might be talking with you after the podcast about this, but I'm going to have to end it right now. I'm going to chill out.
Okay, how long have we been going?
We've been going for an hour and 48 minutes, so, we've been doing really good, man.
Oh, we killed that.
We did pretty good, honestly. We did really good. I enjoyed this one. So, viewers of the Loopie channel, thank you guys so much for watching and listening to the Loophole Podcast. I've been your host, Loopie, alongside me, your host, E. Crystal. Bless up and stay hype.
Oh, be kind.
And I'll see you guys next Saturday, 2:30 p.m. Eastern. You know the rules. And yeah, man, thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in another video, song, or stream, whatever. Bless up and stay hype. F Lady Gaga and PP.